Let me tell you something. I would remind you that Kevin Durant missed the entire 2019-2020 NBA season. Not just the season that was halted, but the season that resumed that summer in the bubble, last summer in the bubble, and ultimately causing this season to start in December. That Kevin Durant that was out damn near 18 months because of an Achilles tear came back, Max Kellerman, and in the 19 games that he played, and the 18 games that he started, because one game he didn't start because they were telling him he couldn't play because of contact tracing and all of this other stuff. Then he played, and then they pulled him from the damn game. That game, even with that included, Kevin Durant is averaging 29 points on 52% shooting and 43.4% from three-point range. And by the way, I might add 87% from the free throw line. This dude is lethal. He's a marksman. He's a sniper extraordinaire. And I'm telling you something right now. With a healthy Kevin Durant, a rookie coach that's never coached a day in his life on any level, and Steve Nash can win the championship. Without Kevin Durant, they might not even make it out of the East. That's how dramatic of a shift it is for Kevin Durant being in the lineup compared to him being out of the lineup. He is clearly the most important piece to the Brooklyn Nets. Now, Kyrie Irving is box office. He's a showstopper. You walk through the turnstile. Let me tell y'all something right now. If Kyrie Irving looks you in the face and tells you he wants to play or gives the impression that he wants to play, that's all you need to see or hear to know he's the greatest show in basketball. Kyrie Irving is box office. You walk through the turnstiles to watch the show he will put on. Make no mistake about it. And he's been spectacular this year. James Harden, we know how big time he is and playing the best ball of his career. And as far as I'm concerned, is a legitimate top 2 league MVP candidate. But that would not be the case if Kevin Durant were healthy and Kevin Durant were playing these last 27, 28 games. You understand? Because we are talking about KD. He's just on another level. And with him, they could potentially be champions. Without him, they might not even win the conference. It's that dramatic of a shift. And to me, it's that simplistic to point to the fact that Kevin Durant is more important to them. I'm not trying to throw any shade on James Harden, who is spectacular. Again, top 2 league MVP candidate. I'm just talking about when you look at the Brooklyn Nets and what the expectations are. The expectation is the chip. The expectation is the chip. And that's only because Kevin Durant is there. If Kevin Durant wasn't there, Matt, even with Harden and Kyrie playing the way that they're playing, you sit there and say they'd have a chance, but nobody will sit up there and say the expectation is for them to win the chip. KD shifts the balance of power that dramatically.
Well, I'll say this. I think KD and Kyrie aren't favored to win the chip this year if LeBron and AD are healthy. Obviously, any one of those 3 guys will put it over the top because any 2 of those guys are already a whole lot. And KD is the best player. But let me give you some numbers, Stephen A.
Sure, please.
Without KD playing, just Harden and Kyrie, they're 16-3 this year. 16-3. With only Harden, they're 4-2. They're 20-5 without KD, but 16-3 when Harden has Kyrie with him. See, the thing about Harden is this.
Whoa. Hold it, Max.
Look, KD can do.
I got a question. Hold on, I got a question for you. I just want to make sure. I want to put the world on pause because this is news flash right here. Big news, breaking news. Is Max Kellerman prioritizing regular season? Is that what you're doing?
No.
Are you sure?
No, but it is some evidence.
I'm just saying. You know how you are.
Some evidence.
I don't mind. But you know how you are.
I'm not. No, I'm not prioritizing regular season. I'm saying it's what we have to go by right now. And I'm not positive Harden can get it done in the playoffs when it matters most. I need to see it. But he's trending in that direction. And let me say this. Kyrie, I said earlier, is the most skilled. Harden can shoot and pass it. Kyrie can do all those things. But Harden combines it with a court vision and wisdom. When to deploy those skills, that's different. That's why Kyrie knew, because Kyrie is smart, goes, okay, you're the point guard, I'm the off guard. He could see the way Harden conducts the whole orchestra, the team is better off, and Kyrie can easily play off ball when they need to, and he can score from anywhere and all that stuff. KD is 7 feet tall. So, of course, he's the best player because he can also do it all, but he's not normally going to initiate your offense. Harden is the key. Stephen A., when all three, just Harden and Kyrie, forget the 7-footer who can do everything, will challenge at least in the East, if not for the whole thing. Again, 16-3 without KD. You add KD, I'm telling you right now, no one, it doesn't matter if the Lakers, anyone's healthy. If the Nets are all healthy, I don't see anyone taking them 7 games in the NBA.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.